Alright, starting recording now. Good, it only took like 5 tries. Turns out this doesn't run well in full screen mode. Woo! Good to know, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't know shit. I don't know. Hey guys. Alright, so I'm gonna click options now. And we're gonna go back now. That was totally perfect syncing. I didn't even try. Sick. Oh shit. Oh. Whoops. It was over there. This is Underhell. What up, dudes? I also just realized I totally forgot to set up the thing. Sprocket Man, though. Thank you very much. I did not fucking pull this out. This is what I need to pull out. I had to pull this out. I had to make sure I could actually keep up with people. That'd be terrible if I couldn't. That'd be so bad. Hey, guys. That's fine, Leone. Don't worry about it, man. Don't you worry about it. So, this is my first stream on my new computer from iBuyPower. Neat. Faku, thank you very much, man. Thanks, buddy. Also, what's up, Amaz? Hi. How's Windows 10 been treating me? You gotta get used to it. You gotta get used to it pretty fucking hardcore, because I wasn't very used to it. At all. It took me a long time. I had to do a lot of tinkering, and I still have more tinkering to do because some things are still fucky. Like I tried to play Battleborn today with TB and all them, and my mouse and keyboard kept locking up while I was playing, but it worked totally fine in Overwatch. So I don't know what was going on with that shit. Quite friendly playing Underhell, I am. The weird part is, if you go to my fucking shit, I played Underhell Prologue, and I played Underhell. This would technically be my 3rd fucking playthrough of Underhell, realistically speaking. Because the Prologue here, like, this was back in
guys, and welcome to
2012, January 5th, 2012, right? So, I'm playing the Prologue here. Like, this is OG shit way back in the day, right? You know, I gotta, like, read the emails, and then I'm looking around the house and shit. Like, way back in the dizzle. And then I played this one, which starts you out,
unless I'm on.
like, you go,
There we go.
do this all this stuff, and then you go to, like, your job, and
Dropping it.
then all this weird shit happens, and then you end up here. You end up there, and I don't know how. Not a fucking clue. That was back in 2013. So now, I'm playing it again in 2016, where I'm pretty much replaying the prologue right now. So as you can see, that's me showing that I was having issues. As you can see, that's still me fixing issues. As you can see, this is me just, you know, in the prologue. Doing prologue, reading prologue stuff. Yeah. I'm doing the prologue again. Isn't that weird? I think that's weird. But, you know, it's good to go back. I beat Mike. That's good. It's good to beat Mike. LJ Steele, thank you very much, man. But, yeah. We're pretty much going back to the origins of Underhell. Do you remember a lot of the game? I remember pieces. I know, in the house, if you, at least when I did it, if you stay in the closet for a while, the creepy lady comes out, and I remember that because I got scared as fuck. And I remember, like, there's just a whole big portion of the house that is completely separate from the main campaign where you go blasty blasty with guns. And I tried to do the portion of the house first. I wanted to get that done first before going blasty blasty. But I couldn't find anything. And I was like, okay, I'll do that later, I guess. So I just went went to work. But yeah, this should be interesting. Hey, Cry, recently my girlfriend admitted to faking being in love with me. I got over that and found a new girl who seemed to like me. The day before I planned to ask her out, some other guy did. So I've got some good fucking luck. Some streamer dude, you do have some good fucking luck, man. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Just, if you ever have girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I have 99 problems, and bitches usually are part of it. I thought that was a good one. Nah, that was a joke, though. This is a joke. Please don't take it seriously. It was just a joke. Sorry. Oh, God. Alright. Anyway. I have my Mio here. And we are ready to get some work done. Okay? Alright. I'm just finishing up your Catherine playthrough, so I'll be right back after that. Well, shit, you have fun. Enjoy. Can we get a Cry remake of that song? No. No. That would involve me singing the song. It'd be ridiculous. Alright. I gotta actually do this shit. I started up at first here, but then I ran into the problem because I did a test thing where I want... Oh, okay. About right here is... Okay, so I started doing the intro right here. Alright, so I'm going to click options now. That was me syncing it, okay. I started doing the intro around here. This music's really loud. The music got really loud there. I'm going to have to probably up it up in on here. But it got super loud, so I had to restart the whole thing entirely. Yeah, that was me restarting it. That was me also showing that I had to go through and like windowed no border and all that shit. I had a bunch of issues getting the game actually to run on Windows 10 because it kept giving me a black screen of death and it was terrible and it made me sad. But it looks like we got this shit taken care of now. So now we can actually get that started. Probably. Yeah. I swear, Cry, it's like you're my fucking spirit animal. I'm a man. Damn it. Fuck. Maybe it's your destiny to become the next YouTube singing sensation. No, it's not. Not at all. Not at all. Alright, let's get started here. That's gonna be way too much. Alright, so we'll do the typical fade in. I also did some different audio settings for my mic. Let me know if it sounds bad or not, or if it sounds low or anything, because I have a whole new setup. Wait, Cry, what the fuck? Why are you editing Underhell? It's been like 4 years. I'm replaying it because the full game came out, I guess. I think it was the full game. I don't know. But, yeah, it fully came out. So they wanted me to replay it. And I told them I would replay it because they asked me at TwitchCon. And I'm like, alright. Alright, I'll do it. So, let me start the fade in here just to see how this looks. Hey guys, and welcome to Cry Plays Underhell. This is a game that I played a long time ago, before it actually fully came out. And I did all that stuff. That was a lot of fun. And then when it did come out, I started it, but I never actually finished it. And I believe those videos are still up. Some might be down due to issues with copyright stuff. But regardless, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a full shot now, because I'm in the mindset of being like, hey, I'm ready to play Underhell, and I don't feel pressured by it. The man, you know how the man does that shit. So yeah, let's just start right back up from the get-go. Alright, so right here is where I ran into an issue of, I did a testing to load it up to make sure it works, but it starts ahead of the introduction. So I gotta cut that really quick. And also, what's up, Amaz, man? How you doing, buddy? Overwatch after? That's actually what I want to do. I want to see how Overwatch runs after I finish this. Because you want to know something really cool about my new fucking computer? Let me see if I can show you. Actually, no, I probably shouldn't right now. But if you look below the stream, the iBuyPower picture, like with a computer and stuff, my specs are there. And I've never had a computer with that much power in my life. That is like fucking ridiculous. And I can run like Overwatch at like the highest shit ever. And I'm like so happy with that. So I'm really curious to see how well it runs while I'm rendering as well. That's the biggest thing I want to test. You know, I'm gonna see how it's gonna go. Have you played Ori and the Blind Forest, the definitive edition yet? Is that out? I didn't know it was out. Ori and the Blind Forest definitive. Build one yourself? Why would I want to build one myself when I have a sponsor? Did someone say Overwatch? Yep, you're right. I did get the new computer. I spent like 12 to 13 hours yesterday straight getting it to fucking work properly because it's Windows 10. Two fucking 980 TDIs. Overkill for one. Yeah, it is overkill. 100%. 100% overkill. Alright, so when does Definitive Edition come out? I need to know this. I need to know. Like, right now. Where do I get this knowledge? Is it on Steam? Or is it like a Xbone thing? Because that would be dumb. The full thing of Underhell came out September 2013. The same version you played years ago is the same version. Okay, the thing is, the one I played years ago, I never finished it. I started like, and I quit like halfway through because I was just not feeling anything. And one of the voice actors came up to us during the TwitchCon panel and asked me to play it. And I know they were really looking forward to my playthrough of it, so I was like, all right. Windows 10, yeah, I know. I'm not a fan of Windows 10. I'm not, but I know like anything, I'll get used to it. So that'll be fine. But I don't know when the fuck Ori and the Blind Forest comes out, Definitive Edition. For some reason it's not like easily like acquired knowledge. Definitive Edition release date, I guess. That? Oh. March 11th? It already came out then. No way. It's already out? That's weird. Yeah, I try to do my best about that dongle. Don't forget to do all the dream sequences, Cry. They're pretty good. I know. I kind of didn't so far. I went right into the whole, like, beating up shit thing. But I know I can go back and do them. So it's going to be alright. Jack, Septiceyes playing Ori? Well, I hope he likes it. It's a really great game. I love Ori. Ori's a really good game. Really good game. Alright, but let's get to editing here, because I got a lot to edit. This is going to be a pain to edit, because I have to actually edit, instead of just mute myself, because this... When you do a playthrough like this, you actually do edit things. On all the other things that we've been doing, I just kind of let it sit there, pretty much. So this one I actually get it. Oh, shit. Okay, so I gotta reset some settings that I used to have set, and I gotta remember what the fuck they were. Fuck, what was it? Automatic crossfades? I think that's what I wanted to get rid of there. Because otherwise it would, like, do a little mute like that there. Let's see. Nope, that's not it then. Fuck, what was it called? Was it quick fade autocuts? That's it. There we go, okay. There's gonna be some settings. This is completely reinstalled Vegas. None of my presets are there anymore. Nothing. I gotta figure out how to do everything again from the get-go. Because I'm so used to what I had set before that it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something, alright. Why don't you abridge P1 and Prologue? Because I don't remember them. I'd have to rewatch the whole things. Let's see here. So, go ahead and do this, I guess. The get-go. How's this look? If it's like, this is probably too long of a dealio, but we'll see. So yeah, let's just start right back up from the get-go. Do it feel like over here, I guess. Let's. I know, you're right. They really are Sampieri. Let's just start right back up from the get-go. Alright, so right there, I can cut that. So.
Jake, can you hear me?
Oh, that's gross.
Jake, can you hear?
Oh man.
Jake, can you?
There's like a hiccup there. Ugh. I wonder if that was because of me or just the engine.
Can you? Can you?
Maybe if I can fix that.
Jay, can you hear me? Jay, can you hear me?
That's rough.
Jay, can you hear me? Can you? Can you? Jay.
Alright, hang on a second. Let me give it a little bit more time. On this side, maybe?
Can you? Jay, can you?
That'll do. Alright.
Jay, can you hear me?
Fuck.
Can you? Jay.
That audio, we already running into a little bit of a problem here. I don't know if it's the engine or Windows 10 or the fact I'm on SLI. I don't know if it was any of my issues. That's the biggest problem of like this being the first game on the new rig on a new OS. I don't know. Do you think will there ever be a point in time where there will be chaotic snapbacks? I have no fucking clue.
Can you hear?
Damn it. Why?
Can you? Can
Okay, so it's right there.
Jay, can you hear me?
Much less noticeable.
Jay, can you hear me?
Alright, unless you're trying to find it or listen to it,
I'm gonna take care of you, buddy.
should be fine.
You're gonna be alright.
Well, thank you, Twitchy Wolf. Any idea what you're doing other than Overwatch while it's rendering? It's gonna be Overwatch because I want to test it out too. I want to see how well it runs while I'm rendering. Because this will be my first. This is my first stream with the new computer. This is the first one I've ever done. So I want to see how that goes. Why did you install Windows 10, or did it come with the PC? It came with the PC. I could have gone and bought another copy of Windows 7. However, getting it set up would be a bitch because I don't even think. No, there is no actual CD-ROM drive on this computer. So I would have had to have gotten like a USB stick or something with a Windows 7 on it. And like a new setup. I love the hardware, but Windows 10. That's all I gotta say. I'm not used to it. Alright, when I was doing a try commentary about Underhell with some friends, for some reason MX was watching the videos and commentating on them. Yeah, they did that way back on my thing too. It was really cool. Like, I guess they're really into the whole Let's Play scene. It's really neat. Did you play Ori 2 if it ever came out? Yeah. For the definitive edition though, I know I definitely want to make a Let's Play of it, but I would most likely stream it if I did. Is there anything actually going on here? Or is it just black? It's just black. Alright. It's another. God damn it. I don't know if that's the game or not. That one's kind of hard to fix. This is gonna sound terrible, I bet. Yeah! We got rid of it entirely there. Shit! You had a helmet counter? Nice. Alright. Downgrade Windows 7 while you can, because once you get 10, you won't want to go back and you'll hate how much it sucks. At the same time, it's an endless loop of love and hate. You know. It's life. I mean, put it this way. Windows 7 is going to be like XP. Everyone loves XP, right? Or loved XP. but eventually Microsoft phased it out. So using XP was just completely hard to do. So Windows 7 is that now, and they're going to phase out Windows 7. So with how they're making Windows 10, they're making all these like Windows 10 exclusive only shit and all this stuff. They want Windows 10 to happen. They're pushing that shit so hard. So they're trying to phase out 7 hardcore here. You could hardly ever find a PC also if you buy pre-built PCs with Windows 7 on. Huh. Yes. That's a bit loud.
Jake, it's me, Frank. We have a situation. Come down here, ASAP. We're going in.
We're going in. No, don't get me wrong. Windows 7 is... I love Windows 7. Windows 7's awesome. But Windows 10 is Microsoft's baby. It's their love child right now. They're like pushing you to use that shit. So I'm just going to start getting used to it because inevitably it's going to happen eventually. I said too many words there when I could have said it in probably like 4 words, but it's okay. This is my house. Everything I need is here. Ah, there's clicks? Everything I need is here. Is here. Gross. Here. Can I get rid of that click? Here. I don't think I can. That's when I finished. Everything I need is here. No, I don't think I can. Everything I need is here. Well, I can
My
at
house.
least make it quiet.
Everything I need is here.
Yeah, I can at least make it quiet.
Remember to answer the phone every time it rings or you're a bully. When you want to start the chapter, go to the truck. But for that you need to find your truck keys.
Isn't 10 much more focused on tablet features? I have no idea.
If you want to play the tutorial, use the picture in the garage. Those are shiny briefcases, by the way. If you want to check your email, use the computer with Windows XP. You can tell it's been a while. Remember to check the mail every once in a while.
I think I might need to actually use a compressor on this audio recording because this is a new setup. Like, I have a different preset and all that shit because, of course, I forgot to actually do things. So I might need to actually run this through a compressor. I don't know, though, because they're really weak files. Let me see really quick. I got it right here, by the way. Might need to pull this through. I don't even have my old shit. I have to do this one. 4x3. Wait, where's 4x3? Oh shit, this doesn't even have 4x3 anymore? Fuck. 4x1? I think that's what it was actually. Alright. Compressor. Threshold. Okay. Let's just see how it is normal. We'll see how this goes normally. So we're going to run this through a compressor really quick. See what we can do. I don't know. Vaccine Windows 10 active God mode. I know that God mode is a thing, but I honestly don't know what it actually does. I know that that's a thing, though. And I don't... I'll just repeat myself. I don't know what God mode does. So we're going to see really quick how this will look with a compressor, because right now there's a few things that I'm saying that are a little bit quieter, but a compressor should help if I do the setting right, of course. I also have a hangnail because I fucked up with the nail clippers. That's okay. I'll live. Do you think you'll ever become a full-time streamer and stop YouTube? I don't see that happening just because I split everything on Twitch 4 ways. So no, probably not. Okay, a lot of audio went up. Like a lot. Holy shit. Maybe too much though. So let's see. Where exactly are we? We're around right there. I'm gonna say this around 8 minutes in just because I skipped some stuff. Alright, so this is me talking.
Remember to answer the phone every time it rings or you're a bully.
That sounds good.
When you want to start the chapter, go to the truck. But for that you need to find your truck keys.
Nice.
If you want to play the tutorial, use the picture in the garage.
Try right-clicking. Try right-click on Sony on the recording and then normalize. It might help. I've never actually tried that. I'll try that out. Let's see. Normalize, you said? Where would that be? Oh, right there? Oh, interesting. I'm curious how this is gonna sound. I've never done that before. That's gonna sound too high because it's normalizing that. Ugh. Can I normalize this whole track too then? That's interesting. Okay. I'm actually very curious to see what happens now. This is an experimental stream if I've ever seen one. Holy shit balls. Oh my god. Okay, I'm scared, but we're gonna see. How loud is that?
Ugh. Yes.
Actually, the biggest thing I've always wondered about with Cry is whether or not he records the game in its entirety before he edits and uploads. No. I record in just sessions.
Jake, it's me, Frank. We have a situation. Come down here, ASAP. We're going in.
We're going in. Oh. This is my house. Everything I need is here. Remember to answer the phone every time it rings or you're a bully.
There's a click there.
Bully.
I actually... Alright, this is gonna sound stupid. However, I think I can pull this off. So is there... Let's go back. We're not gonna run that compressor.
If you want to play the
I think it was around here, right?
for that you need to find your truck.
Okay. Where was that click? It was after the bully part.
Remember to answer the phone.
Yes, it was right here. So there was a click right there, right? Alright. So we're literally just going to run noise reduction on that click alone through the whole thing. And we're going to see if we can just get rid of all the clicks that way. I did this with Soma, and it worked wonders. So we're going to see if that works too. While it's doing that, I'm going to check my phone as I'm getting an alert really quick. I see. I have received a Snapchat of a dog. Interesting. Thank you for that. And let me respond to the Snapchat. And I have finished the response. All right. Good deal. What kind of dog? It's Cheyenne's dog. It's the dog. You know? It's that one. Yeah. Dog. I'm on Windows fucking 10. If you told me this a week ago, I would have been like, what the fuck? It's weird. What's this game about? Stuff. You know. Have you ever heard of Dust and Elysian Tale? I have. I want to play it one day, actually. I really do. I tried it on a stream for like 5 minutes one time, and then I went and played a different game because I just wasn't in the mood for that kind of game at that point. But I feel like that'd be fun. Have you watched the Overwatch animated short about Winston? Yeah, it's the Recall trailer. It was really fucking good. I really liked it. Blizzard is just so good with their fucking cinematics, man. Goddamn. All right, let's see if the clicks there.
Remember to answer the phone every time it rings or you're a bully.
It's still there, but it's very faint. Very faint. We're going to run it through again. Second time. Alright. One more time. We're going to get it. We're going to kill it. Very story. Vent story. Vent story? Vent story. Like the YouTube stuff? Where they like fuck with people in vents? Those are fun. You don't hear it at all? You hear it very, very lightly. Dust isn't falling dust? No. I said, it's a game. It's a